It's official. Winter is here and it's going to stick around at least through Monday. Temperatures only managing 40s for highs, overnight lows back down into the 20s. Here's your forecast. It is official. Our first freeze at Camp Mabry, by the way, 25 degrees, as cold as it is pretty late. The fourth latest first freeze on record. The record, by the way, is January 15th, 1989. All right, so temperatures have warmed up considerably, but the coldest spots were out in the hill country. There were a few areas through Llano, Burnett, Gillespie, and Mason counties that dropped to as cold as 19 and 18 degrees. Meantime, the wind is a real factor, likely stirring up the cedar. So if you've got allergy problems, this certainly isn't going to help the situation. We have thawed out though, temperatures above freezing, although in some spots it still feels like 30s. High temperature this afternoon, 47 with that north wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, average high 62 degrees. As cold as it is, we're not setting any records, but I do have to warn you, another cold weather alert will be in place for tonight into tomorrow morning for another hard freeze. The difference maker, tonight winds go calm. So it'll just be the temperatures that will be the nemesis as opposed to today where it was the wind chill. Hard freeze, remember the 4 Ps. Protect people, pets, plants, and pipes. If you didn't have any issues last night into today, keep those same precautions in place. You should be just fine. The most likely areas for possible pipe issues would be in the hill country, where I'm forecasting temperatures as cold as 18 in Mason and Llano, right around 20 in Fredericksburg. In Austin, right around 24 degrees. If we see winds go totally calm with those clear skies in place, we could really see some more cold air comparable to this morning, if not a degree or two colder. But then we rebound nicely for your afternoon on Monday. Not quite up to average again, but upper 50s expected. It's going to be sunny skies and winds turning light. Then Monday night into Tuesday, we could still see one more freeze, but it won't be quite as cold. 28 in Mason, 32 in Burnett, 31 in Georgetown. I'm keeping it just above freezing in Austin, as we see a light southerly wind and then a more warming trend as we continue into midweek before yet another cold front. As mentioned, we're going to be watching those cedar levels. We do not get reports on weekends, but I'm looking forward, not in a good way, to what the count is on Monday because of the fact that this wind is combining with peak cedar levels. All right, across the country, could be worse. Look at sub-zero temperatures through the upper Midwest, including places like Minneapolis, St. Paul. Here in the Lone Star State, a range of 20s to 50s across from north to south. And because of the wind, many locations still have wind chills in the teens and 20s, and we won't see much better by the end of the afternoon. Meantime, severe weather potential continues across the East Coast. At the same time, possible snow for portions of the Mississippi River Valley on toward the Ohio Valley up into the mid-Atlantic and northeast as we see high pressure and dry weather. Dry weather is going to dominate our weather for the foreseeable future. Now, there are freeze alerts in place to our south and east for areas that have not yet seen that freeze. For us, since we've already seen a freeze, no need to keep on warning about the same thing happening over again. You just know it's going to be cold. Look at the lows by morning. Not as cold in the Panhandle where it was in the single digits and sub-zero, instead in the 20s with a slight warming trend on the way, starting there and moving eastward through time. As mentioned, high temperatures a little bit warmer for your Monday, and we'll continue that warming trend into midweek. So average highs going to be a little cooler than that for the Austin area, but starting to see that warm up through West Texas and the Panhandle. Your Monday planner going to start off frigid, but with very little wind. It's actually going to feel fairly comfortable. I should update this map. It does show a northwest wind at 15 to 25. We're looking at light winds out of the north and turning to the southeast. All right, so taking it hour by hour, we should see temperatures already dropping into the 30s by midnight. There may be a good number of spots already in the 20s, so a longer duration of below freezing temperatures expected, but with less wind, it won't feel as cold. First thing tomorrow morning, widespread 20s, a few spots in the teens, and then as we work our way through the day, we do see that warming trend. Just get used to this. There may be some patchy cloud cover overnight Monday into Tuesday, but as that moves through, we're still close to freezing, and then we await the next cold front. When does it move through? Right now, it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday, we could be close to 70. Then a cold front pushes through behind it. Thursday's high only 56, Friday's high only 50 degrees, and Friday morning, yet another freeze. And those of you hoping for some precip, not expected, only a 10% chance 1 week from today. Most locations staying totally dry. Precip outlook not improving as we head toward January 10th through 16th, where we'll be in the average range. As for temperatures, generally going to be near average or slightly warmer than that through that first period of the 10th through the 16th of January. So here's your updated 7-day forecast. Looking for 47 today, 57 tomorrow, that hard freeze tonight, almost 70 on Tuesday and Wednesday, another cold front. Cooler on Thursday, cold on Friday, and then wouldn't you know it, by Saturday, we're back to around 70 degrees. This up and down topsy-turvy weather forecast, very much unlike December. Welcome to January. Welcome to 2022. Avery Tomasco will have your latest forecast updates on CBS Austin later on this evening, 5:30 and 10 p.m. You can also check our website, cbsaustin.com. Take care.